know that in C programming we don't need to declare any variable, the data type of the variable prior to using that. Jyotish, can you share your screen? Jyotish, are you there? Jyotish is not there. Okay. Asutosh, can you share your screen? Asutosh Mishra?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Just increase your font little bit.
Ma'am, how to increase in Termina the font size? Ma'am, Jyoti's internet connection is
Increase
not
the
there.
font
That's
size.
ma'am, he is reconnecting.
व्यू में जाके चेक करो तो गो टू व्यू हमारा फ्रंट इंक्रीज करने के लिए कहाँ पर है थोड़ा सा चेक करो ओके ठीक है now so variables that are used in your C program either it can be your system variables or it can be your user defined variables. So to access the value of the variable we are putting dollar sign before the variable name. Okay, so already in our last class also in the lab assignment 1 we have solved one problem where we are accessing the value of the system variables. So different types of system variables already we have discussed. Now today we are going to start with the user defined variable. So directly let's start with an example. Uh, give a name as your example 1. Create a file named as example 1. वहीं पर लिखो cat greater than ex1. Okay, you can do gedit also. No problem. Wait, Asutosh, better you make a folder named as assignment 2. Go back, close करो. Assignment 2 के हिसाब से एक folder बना. And within that folder, and
Ma'am,
whatever
full
Asutosh is
assignment
doing,
two
all
one
of
now.
you do in the same way. After discussing the theory part, when I will ask you to solve the questions one by one, I am going to check it. Okay, सिद्धि कर दो. Now, within that, write the first line. Simply write A equal to 10. Now, write, give the semicolon for completion of that line. Come to the next line, second line, echo, write echo. Then, within double quote, write A equal to, स्पेस लो इको के बाद स्पेस दो and no square bracket, nothing is required. Only write echo A equal to, how to access the value of A? Simply by putting the dollar symbol before it. So write A equal to $A. Dollar symbol A. Save it. Make it executable. Save कर दो वो अभी. Make it executable. Add the path equal to, path add करो. Capital PATH, dollar path equal to dollar path colon dot, path equal to dollar path colon dot. Now write EX1. Enter. So now just all of you check. It has given the output as A equal to 10. By writing that line echo A equal to dollar $A, so it is displaying the message A equal to, and in place of dollar $A, as you know that writing dollar sign before any variable name, it will access its value. So it will access the value as A equal to 10. Now once again go to the program. Once again go to the program, gedit, only gedit exe.
Ma'am, why the Z edit command is not working?
After setting the path, what happened? Okay, so simply write there cat ex1, cat example, cat ex1 लिखो तो enter. क्लोज करके टर्मिनल और एक बार ओपन करो. Close the terminal and open once again. Go to assignment 2. Now after that, write the next line. B equal to 10.5. Then write echo B equal to $B. So you may just check here. A is a variable, B is a variable. We have not declared any data type for those variable. The type of value we are storing accordingly. The directly we are initializing the variables with the value and we are displaying it through the dollar symbol. Now in the next line you may write C equal to, next line after writing B equal to $1, like C equal to within double quote write hello, that is a string. Now display C as echo C equal to $C. Now save it and run the program. Okay. All of you understood how to use the user-defined variable in the cell program. Now the next concept. Suppose instead of initializing the variable inside the program, let you want to initialize the value or you want to provide the value to the variable during runtime. Okay. So now to the same thing, what you are doing? Suppose you want to provide a, suppose you want to take user input of a variable during runtime in a C program. How you are doing the same thing?
Ma'am, scanf.
Ankit, are you there? Ankit Das? Ankit Das, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
So, so how you are providing the input to a variable in a C program, user input to a variable to the C program. How you are doing this
Hello.
in a C
Hello.
program,
Hello.
write in the chat box.
Hello.
Suppose A is an integer variable, you want to initialize it during runtime. So what are the statements you are writing in the program, in a C program? Ankit, you explain what you are doing. You are using a scanf statement. Now prior to scanf, you are also writing a printf statement to display the message. Printf enter the value of the variable. Then you are writing scanf, let for integer percentage d, then ampersand whatever is the variable name. Now here it is very simple. The way there you are writing the printf statement to provide a message and the prompt. Similarly, here you can display that using the echo command. So, Asutosh, now you uh, create another example, another program named as ex2, gedit ex2. So after displaying a message to enter a value using the echo command, so right there echo enter the value of a. Let a is the name of the variable. Echo enter the value of a within double quote. No parenthesis is required. Echo space देके enter the value. No parenthesis is required. Okay. The way there you are writing scanf statement. Similarly, here there is a read command that is used to read the value of a variable during runtime. So now write the second line, simply read a. Read space a. Okay. Now whatever value you have given as input, I write the statement, next statement to display the value of the variable. So previously the way you are doing, same way, right? Echo a equal to $a. So a equal to $a, put within double quote. Now save it and run the program. So all of you simultaneously check the code.
Ma'am, we need to add the path.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Uh, simply write ex2. Enter करो. So the way you have entered a floating point number, same way enter an integer number. Only run the code. ex2 only you write ex2. And now enter one integer value. No need to do any changes in the code. Provide any integer value. So now run it by simply providing your name, Asutosh. देखो whether it is displaying that or not. Once again run it. Okay. So just remember here there is no need of any variable declaration. You can access the value of the variable simply by putting the $sign before the variable name. You can read the value of the variable by using from the during runtime by using the command read. Read simply the name of the variable. Okay, it can take input any type of value. Now next concept. So with these two examples, I think all of you clear how to use the user defined variables in your cell program. Now let's discuss with different types of operators. Suppose we want to add two numbers, let 2 plus 3. Can we directly write there 2 plus 3? Asutosh, simply check. Can you directly write 2 plus 3 to get the output? Is it giving you directly the value 2 plus 3? लिख के देखो. You cannot directly write as 2 plus 3 to get the output. So it has shown that command not found. So remember, to perform an integer arithmetic, you can use a command named as expr. So Asutosh, now you write expr space 2 space plus space 3. Remember, before and after the plus symbol, provide the space. If you will not provide the space, again you are going to get the error. Enter करो. What the output? Same way, check with the subtraction. Same way, check with the subtraction. Okay. Now check for the multiplication. So just check. As you know that, listen carefully. As you know that asterisk symbol, previously we are using writing ls star. Asterisk is a meta character. Okay. So it is replaced with any number of when we are writing ls star, it was displaying all the file names, all the directory names present in the current working directory. So to use that same asterisk symbol for multiplication, put a backslash prior to that. So write expr 8 backslash asterisk. Now run it. Okay. Same way, check for the division. First check 8 divided by 4. Same way, just before the division symbol, put the backslash. Got the output? Now check with the modulo operator. 5 modulo 2. For modulo, symbol is percentage. No need of any, don't provide that backslash. Only write 5 modulo 2. Just check whether you are getting the output or not. Okay. Remember, before the multiplication symbol, before the division symbol, only use the backslash. 5 modulo 2, that means 5 divided by 2, whatever is the remainder, it will be the output. So it was showing you that.
Ma'am, hello,
Got the thing?
hello, ma'am.
Now you just divide 5 divided by 2. Can you write simply? Anyhow, you have to use the command. Okay. So 5 divided by 2. Okay, if it is coming, you can use that. Most of the systems, it does not come. That's why we are giving that backslash. Now listen, 5 divided by 2. What should be the answer?
2,
5 division 2. What should be the answer?
2, 2.
Is Jyotish?
Ma'am, the answer should be 2.5, but it is an integer division, so answer should be 2. Hello, ma'am, am I audible?
हेलो ज्योतिष मैम को सुबह
5
जाने
division 2. What should be the answer? Jyotish,
Chat
the
box में
answer
लिख.
is 2.5.
हाँ वही वो चैट बॉक्स में
No,
लिख
I am not able to hear you.
हाँ अभी देखिए ना पूरा चैट बॉक्स में लिखना आपको सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है अभी तक
Okay. Maybe some problem there in my end. Okay, you may write in the chat box. I'm not able to hear you. I will check it. For the timing, whatever I am asking, you write in the chat box. So the answer should be 2.5, but it is showing 2. That means it is showing only the question part. Now you may think 5 is an integer, 2 is an integer, so integer divided by integer, maybe it is giving you that integer part of the answer. So you can just check EXPR 5.0 divided by 2. So now it was showing an error. EXPR non-integer argument 5.0, that is a floating point value that cannot be given as input to the EXPR command. Remember, you can use, okay, if it is working without backslash, better. If it is not working, if the asterisk, if the division symbol will not work, then put the backslash prior to it. Now, remember one point, EXPR command is used only to perform the integer arithmetic, not anything else. So it will not able to take the floating point numbers. Now, to perform the arithmetic on the floating point numbers, we need a new command that is known as basic. Suppose we want to add two floating point number. So Asutosh, now you write echo, ECHO, echo. Let one number is 1.2 space देके 1.2 space 2.3 sorry 1.2 plus 2.3 space देके plus करो वहीं पर 1.2 plus 2.3. So now just check by writing this much, is it able to give you the output? Enter करो. So it is not giving you the output of 1.2 plus 2.3, rather it was displaying it as a string 1.2 plus 2.3. So as I have told you, further to do the operation on this floating point number, we need one BC symbol. So once again you write the same thing, echo 1.2 plus 2.3, write it. After that, give the pipe symbol and write BC. Give the pipe symbol, pipeline symbol and write BC. BC is used as a calculator. BC is the command used for calculator. So here we are passing 1.2 plus 2.3 to that calculator. Enter करो, देखो whether it is giving you the output or not. So now just check, it has shown you the output 3.5. But the 1.2 plus 2.3 you cannot add in using your EXPR command. Remember this one. Now similarly check for the subtraction. Subtraction of two floating point number. Same way. Same way check the multiplication of two floating point number. Again, you put the now check for the division. So now check echo 5 divided by 2 or 5.0, whatever you may write. 5 divided by 2. Instead of writing 5.0, 2.0, you can also simply write 5 divided. Okay, first check it. Enter. Once again write echo 5 divided by 2. Let us see the answer. Not showing your answer. Okay. Echo 5 divided by 2, 5 symbol BC hyphen L लिखो तो space hyphen L enter. So it is giving you the correct output 2.5. But after decimal point, just check how many digits it has given. Write in the chat box. After decimal digit, how many digits have shown in the nineteen? Count once again. The total 20 digits it has shown. 19. Okay. So suppose we don't want such a long output. Let further we want to reduce it. Let we want to display that output up to 3 decimal place. So for that, you simply write echo scale within double quote. Scale equal to 3. SCALE equal to 3. Semicolon. Give the semicolon. Then write 5 divided by 2. Within that double quote continue. No need of any backslash, only write the no, don't put that backslash symbol. Only write division operator. Then give the pipe symbol BC. Pipe symbol and BC. Only write BC. No, after the double quote write pipe symbol. Close the double quote after 5 divided by 2. Close the double quote after half. Now run it. So what you find? By writing here scale equal to 3, it has set the decimal places up to 3 digits. Now same way, check the same thing with scale equal to 1. Got the thing? So if you will set scale equal to 2, same way check with scale equal to 2. Enter करो. Got the thing? So now using this much concept, let's solve the question number 1. Your question number, all of you go through the questions of the assignment 2. Your question, no, one more thing. Wait, one more thing. Suppose we want to find the power of a number a to the power b. So right there expr, right there expr, epr हो गया to uh, use the caret symbol for power 2 to the power 3. Enter. So remember, using expr command you cannot perform the power. Right, echo now. Do the same thing using the echo command. Echo 2 to the power 3. Here it has not given you the answer. Okay, 5 BC करो, देखते हैं क्या होगा. Okay. So now all of you solve the first question. Question number 1 is to write a shell script IAOP. IAOP for integer arithmetic operation. Okay. Name of the shell script will be IAOP to perform integer arithmetic on two numbers where the value of the two numbers will be given during runtime. So you have to, in that particular program, you have to show the output of your addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and modulo operator. Okay. And remember, suppose two variables are a and b. Let you have given the value of a is 5, b as 2. Then your output should be in this format: 5 plus 2 equal to 7. So accordingly write the program. So just take 5 minutes to complete the question number 1. By that time, Asutosh, you stop sharing your script. All of you complete the question number 1 and after completion write in the chat box. Take 5 minutes to complete it. To perform the integer arithmetic, no need to give the echo command. You can simply do it using the expr command. Jatish, have you completed?
Hello, ma'am. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, now you are audible.
Yes, ma'am. That's in the chat box. It's in there.
Have you completed your program? Can you share it?
Yes, ma'am. I can.
Okay. So your code and so your output. Okay. Just clear and once again so the output. You have done for multiplication, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. One more add, that is for your modulo. Add one more option for modulus. So those who have completed, you just check your program. If the sport, so you should got your output in this particular format. वहीं पर cat IAOP करो तो ये okay, all of you just carefully go through the question number, answer of the question number 1, and those who have completed, now go for question number 2. Same way, go for the question number 2. The second question is you have to write the cell script named as FAOP to perform the floating point arithmetic on the two numbers, where the value of the two numbers will be given during runtime. Now, Jyotish, you simply stop sharing your screen and continue with the second question.
Second question is the same code, right? I have used echo.
Yes. Same thing, same addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Now, instead of doing the modulo, do there the power. Find the power of a to the power b.
Okay.
And same way you have to represent the output. Yes. Who has completed the question number 2? Abhisekar, have you completed?
Ma'am, doing, ma'am.
Do. Nikita completed?
No, ma'am, doing.
Tanya completed? Tanya Jha,
Doing, ma'am.
quickly complete. All the concepts already we have discussed. Asutosh completed?
Yes, ma'am.
Show your output only. But I have told you to show the output in the proper format. Suppose you have entered 5 and 3, then your output should be represented as 5 plus 3 equal to 8, 5 minus 3 equal to 2. So in this format. So stop sharing and accordingly change your program. Chandrakant, Chandrakant, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you completed?
मैम जैसे आशुतोष किया था वैसे हम किए हैं।
Yes. So show me your code. Show me your output. How many of you have completed? Simply put in the chat box. Put the message in the chat box that completed or not. Abhishek, complete now.
No, ma'am.
What happened?
Ma'am, something is not working. I think I am writing wrong syntax.
So show your code. Present your screen. Abhishek, present your screen. Let me check the code.
Okay, ma'am. Wait.
Already, Jatish has written the code in the chat box. Still, you are not able to complete. Quickly complete. By the time Abhishek, you present your screen. Let me check what you have written. Where is the problem?
Ma'am, is it visible?
Yes, it is visible. So,
It should be in
it's
backquote,
a
ma'am.
backquote where you have instead of no, I think it was showing single quote. C equal to जहाँ पर लिखे हो just before equal, I think you have written single quote. It is showing me single quote, not
Yeah.
backquote. इको से पहले उसको हटाओ और एक बार लिखो backquote. It was displaying as single quote.
Yes, ma'am. What to do here?
Backquote. टैब से
Okay.
पहले जो की है और वन से पहले जो की है उसको देखो. हाँ, that is backquote.
Okay.
Now complete that backquote after BC also. Okay. Now where you are doing the calculation, no need to provide. Okay, $A plus $B, then 550. Okay. And now run this much only. Check whether you are getting the correct output or not. Have you made okay? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Line number 5. Go to the code. Let's check. Echo. Wherever you have written scale, just before scale, write double quote.
And
Start the
ma'am,
double quote, close the double quote after $B. $A plus $B के बाद डबल कोट को क्लोज करो. Now run it.
okay, ma'am.
Got that?
Yes, ma'am.
The same way, go to the code, quickly perform the subtraction. Go to the code. All of you, those who are not able to get the answer, just check carefully what he has written. And again, remember here he has given the scale value so that you can same way you can also provide so that your output up to 2 decimal places it will say. So copy paste and in place of plus put it minus. Similarly do for multiplication, division. Instead of C, better you take another variable D.
Yes, ma'am.
In the same, you can also send the same variable, but it will simply replace the values.
Okay.
Make it the multiplication symbol. Before the multiplication symbol, put the backslash. Same way in the echo statement, change the plus to multiplication. Now same way write for the division. Again paste karo. Write the lines for division and for the power. For a to the power b also. Okay, you solve this one.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, you erase there the backslash in your code. It was showing error there.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't think so. Just हटा के देखो तो backslash हटा के देखो in your case. It is working or not. So remember, in the question number 1 or in the question number 2, those who are doing, put the entire expr command, put the entire echo command within back quote, not within single quote. Got the
Yes,
output?
it's working now.
Okay. So now next concept is, so up to this you are clear about how to use the user defined variables and how to use the good how to use the arithmetic operators in your cell program. Okay, am I audible? Now, Abhishekar, you just go to your terminal. Now I will discuss the concept how to perform, how to solve the decision making problems, how to implement the conditional statement in the cell program. Okay. So previously, for checking the condition in your C program, in your Java program, what you are using? Yes. What are you using
If
in your Java?
else,
Command line
If-else.
argument.
Command line argument for checking the condition. You are using
No,
the
no, no,
if
no.
else or if
if
case.
else,
Okay. If else. So here now we are going to check. So now you remember, either you can specify the commands directly in the condition checking, or you can specify the conditions using relational operators. So what are the relational operators? Your greater than, less than. But here the symbol for greater than, hyphen GT, symbol for less than, hyphen LT. Remember and write it in your copy. For equal to operator, hyphen EQ. Previously you are using double equal to sign for comparing equality of the two number. Here the operator is hyphen EQ. Similarly, hyphen GE, greater than equal to, hyphen LE, less than equal to, hyphen NE, not equal to. Got the thing? Got the thing? So
ma'am, please
you
repeat
can specify
again,
the conditions either using relational operator or using directly you can use the commands in the condition checking. Now how to
Ma'am, please
specify
repeat.
a condition? Now you can specify the condition either using a test command or using square bracket. Now suppose you want to compare 14 greater than 6. Wait. Okay, students. So now we are discussing the different types of operators, relational operators that can be used to represent the condition. Hyphen GT for greater than, hyphen GE for greater than equal to, hyphen LT for less than, hyphen LE for less than equal to, hyphen EQ for equal to, hyphen NE for not equal to. So to represent a condition, either we can use a test command or we can use the square bracket. So Abhishekar, you simply write, suppose we want to compare two numbers, one is 14 and 16. Which one is greater? So test 14 hyphen dt hyphen space 6. Write this much only. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Enter. So it has checked the condition. It has not shown you any output. But what is the output of that command? What is the exit status of a command? You can check the exit status of a command by using the option $? So simply write now echo $? So 14 greater than 6 condition is true or false? Who will tell me?
True.
True. So it should show you the output true, but just check what is the output it has given to you. 0. Remember, 0 represent true. Okay. So now Abhishekar, you write test 14 hyphen LT6 सेमिकोलन दो और वहीं पर लिखो इको $? So remember, one here we are executing two commands simultaneously. One is your test command, another one is the echo $? to display the exit status of that command. Okay, to display the exit status of that command. So if the command, so here just check what it has given you the output. 14 less than 6. 1. What is the meaning of 1 here?
False.
Okay. Now same way you check for the equal to symbol. Test 14 equal to 14. Check करो उसको. Hyphen EQ दो. And हाँ. Now run it. Where it is showing 2. Rahul Mukherjee is telling 2. It will show you 0 or 1. 0 for. If it is showing 2, that means there it may be set as any positive number, not equal to 0. Normally, wherever I have checked, either it was showing 0 for, remember 0 for the true, 1 for the false. Or you may consider 0 for true or any non-negative, sorry, yes, any positive number you may get as your false case. Similarly, you check for not equal to. Check for the not equal to case. In E check करो.
Ma'am, any for not equal to.
Not equal to. Any for not equal to. Okay. 14 not equal to 6. It is returning the value 0. 14 EQ 6. As the condition is false, so it was showing 1. Got the thing? Now, just check. Here we have represented the condition using test command. Same thing you can also do using square bracket. The test can also be replaced using square bracket like this. Square bracket, let 14 hyphen dt, then 6. Then after that, you can take the exit status of the command by writing echo $? So in place of, but remember, just After square bracket, give the space. Otherwise, it will show you error. Before, after the square bracket, there should be space. Got the thing? Okay, either you can use test command or you can use square bracket for representing your for representing the condition. Now you can also combine multiple conditions using your logical operators. Now here, just go through the symbols for the logical operators. Hyphen A for and, hyphen O for or, and the not symbol as usual. Got the thing? Now suppose combine two conditions. That one is 14 hyphen GT 6 and 14 let hyphen LT 0 or hyphen GT 0. One make 14 let here greater than 16 कर दो उसको, another is 14 greater than 0. Now take its exit status. So now just take the way I have written, same way you write. One condition hyphen A then the second condition 14 greater than 16. One condition is 14 greater than 16. Second condition is 14 greater than 0. So what should be the answer here? What should be the output here? First condition is here false. Second one is true. So false and true. Output, final output will be, take it. But it is showing
False.
false. Got the thing? Now in place of and, you can just write O. In place of A, you can write O. So just carefully mark all those things. Using you have to do, these are the basic concepts I am telling you how to represent the conditions. How to use the relational operator, how to use the logical operators to represent the condition using the test command. Okay, so in place of A, when he has written O, so it has shown you 0. Now let's use the not operator. Test not 14 hyphen GT 16 लिखो. Okay, first you write test 14 hyphen GT 16. Then check its exit status. Check the status. What is the value it is returning? One. Now, just before 14, put the not symbol. Not symbol. No hyphen. Only the not symbol. Exclamatory symbol. Space दे दो. After not, give the space. And then run it. Run it. So just check. Previously the output was 1. Now due to not, it has given you the output 0. Now that logical operator A or O, you can also use using the square bracket. So using square bracket represent that condition 14 hyphen GT, then 16, then hyphen A, then 14 hyphen GT 0. Close the square bracket. Then echo dollar question mark. In place of test, now you use the square bracket to represent the condition. Abhisekar, you do it. Okay, all of you understand? Now it is not that you can only specify the condition using these operators, and you can check the exit status of that using dollar question mark. Abhisekar, you simply write ls there. ls लिखो तो वहीं पर. How many files are there? Let me check. Okay, one file there, that is FAOP. Now write there CP copy command के लिए FAOP स्पेस कोई और एक नाम दे दो. Give any other name. Enter. Now here you have not got any output. It has copied. Now to check the exit status of that CP command, you write echo dollar question mark. Enter. So what is the meaning of 0 here? That means the CP command has executed successfully. That's why it has shown you the output 0. You can just write there ls to verify that the other file has been created. Got the thing? Now the output of or the content of FAOP is same as your content of FAMP. Now suppose you write there CP, once again write CP space FAMP space, once again you write FAMP, then semicolon, then echo dollar question mark. So if you will give the same file name in your source and destination, it is not able to copy. Okay, here the copy command is not executing successfully because the same file name is provided here in the source and the destination. So what is the output of echo dollar question mark? The exit status of here for the CP command is 1. Got the thing? Got the thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, before proceeding further, all of you quickly within 5 minutes complete this quiz.
Ma'am, can I stop share?
Yes, you stop sharing now.
Okay.
And attend the quiz. quickly complete within 5 minutes. After that, it will not going to take your response. Jyotish, I think you have completed the quiz.
Yes, ma'am. Completed.
Start sharing the screen. create a file named as if example1 ifex1. Am I audible? Create a file
Yes,
named
ma'am.
as if create a file named as ifex1. File create. Now write the first line echo enter the mark. Echo enter mark in DOS. Within double quote write enter mark in DOS. Then write read M. Okay, you have written A. No doubt, no problem. Now write if then specify the condition using the test command. If test $a greater than 40. Test $a greater than 40. Then use the keyword then THEN space दो और enter करो. Enter हाँ वहीं पर भी लिख सकते हो. Then enter. Write the message echo pass in DOS. Then come to the next line. Come to the next line. Simply write hi if I. Just the reverse of the keyword if, that is fi. So just check here in this code we have not used any curly bracket the way you are doing in the C of the Java program to represent the if block. So the if block starts with the keyword then ends with the keyword fi. Okay, so if you are specifying the condition either using the test command or you can specify the condition using square bracket. After that anyhow you have to use the keyword then whatever the statements you want to put in the if block and finally fi. Save it and run the program. Jyotish, save it and run the program. First give a number more than, okay, once again run. 50 though. What is the error in line number 5? Let's check. Let's check it. Go to the program. If I लिखे हो या फिर क्या लिखे हो? Is correct. Anyone else who have wrong this code? The code is correct, then why it is showing error? Here unexpected token high. Rahul, have you checked this code? Rahul Mukherjee? Rahul, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Same error.
Same error.
मैम
Ma'am, five then semicolon, ma'am. I think.
मैम फाइन के बाद सेमीकोलन दे दीजिए.
ओके, ऊपर जो सेमीकोलन है उसको हटाओ तो. नो, 5 में सेमीकोलन नहीं रहेगा.
मैम सिर्फ 5 के बाद
इको से सेमीकोलन हटाओ तो. And write the then after the if statement. Do these two changes. Let's check. Go to the if block, the then write the then after 40. 40 के बाद then को next line लो. Enter. हाँ. Check it. $50. Okay. You cannot write then in the same line where you have represented the condition. Then 5. It is equivalent to your starting curly bracket and the ending curly bracket. But the same program, if you will enter the mark 30, it will not display any message. So that means we need the else part. So where you have written echo pass in DOS, after that add else. Go to the next line. Else. After echo write else. Then next put is message echo fail in DOS. Now run it. Got the thing? Now again go to the program. So go to the program. Test command can use only the integer values, not the floating point values. It has given you also in the error message the same thing. Normally floating point numbers are not being compared. Okay. So here one more thing you do. The line where you have written if test $a greater than 40, make that line comment. Put the hash symbol just before if. Hash. Okay. Just increase the font. Not visible clearly.
Ma'am, I have no idea how to do that.
Okay, go to code. Just after that, where you have made that if statement comment line, after that once again write the if statement, but instead of using test command, now write it using square bracket. If specify the condition using square bracket. Remember, before after the square bracket there should be space. You are not giving space, I think so. Before and after the square bracket there should be space. Otherwise it will again give you the error. Run it. You can give only the integer numbers. Once again run the program and provide some integer number. Okay. Now clear the screen. Screen clear करो and write cat if example 1 so that others can check the code. Cat IFEX1. Enter. So all of you just go through the code. Here two ways we have checked how to represent the condition with the if statement. Either you can use the test command, otherwise you can simply use the square bracket. But remember, while you are using the square bracket, before after the square bracket there should be space. So using this concept you can solve the question number 3 and 4. Try that. In the next lab we are going to discuss it. Now all of you respond your roll call. Abhijit Raut,
Yes, ma'am.
Ankit Das,
Present, ma'am.
Simon Pradhan, Simon Pradhan, Parthasarathi Malik,
Present, ma'am.
Tanya Jha,
Present, ma'am.
Ashutosh Mishra,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Present.
Nikhil Kumar, Rahul Senapati,
Yes, ma'am. Present.
Ayushman Ray, Ayushman Ray, Chandrakant Gupta,
Present, ma'am.
Atish Raj,
Yes, ma'am.
Jyotish Naik,
Present, ma'am.
Satyas Patel,
Present, ma'am.
Anup Kumar Mukherjee,
Present, ma'am.
Hariom Kumar,
Yes, ma'am.
Sandeep Mishra, Sandeep Mishra, Vikram Patnaik,
Present, ma'am.
Prithviranjan Biswar,
Yes, ma'am.
Rajiv Dubey,
Present, ma'am.
Sikriti Modak,
Present, ma'am.
Sambit Kumar Sahu, Sambit Kumar Sahu, Krishna Murari Sharma,
Present, ma'am.
Rihan Ahmad Khan,
Present.
Divya Prakash Naik,
Present, ma'am.
Takon Chatterjee, Takon Chatterjee, Ashutosh Sita, Ashutosh Sita,
Present, ma'am.
Debajanti Das, Shikhar Swarup, Shikhar Swarup, Soumya Mahapatra,
Present, ma'am.
Shirsak Samantray,
Yes, ma'am.
Ananya Lenka,
Present, ma'am.
Shruti Namra Mahapatra,
Present, ma'am.
Khushi,
Present, ma'am.
Neha Ranjan Pali,
Present, ma'am.
Shibulu Das,
Present, ma'am.
Nikita Rojalin,
Present, ma'am.
Krishna Samal,
Present, ma'am.
Abhishekar,
Present, ma'am.
Kef Mahmoodi, Anjali Gaurav,
Present, ma'am.
Priyabrata Das, Priyabrata Das,
Present, ma'am.
Alisa Patnaik. Alisa Patnaik. Divya Darshan. Aditya.
Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am.
Diksha Kumar.
Ma'am, Aditya present.
Okay. Diksha. Am I audible? Amrit sir.
Present, ma'am.
Rajesh Kumar Padi. Rajesh Kumar Padi. Satyanarayan Singh.
Present, ma'am.
Prajwal Kumar.
Yes, ma'am.
Rupam Kumar Meher.
Yes, ma'am.
Now you can leave the class.